I'm going to do a relaxation exercise with you tonight, if you would like to join me on a journey. But first, I thought maybe we could catch up a little bit and that I would share some of the ups and downs a little bit with you, and that you could share some of your ups and downs with me, because I haven't just listened to you for a while. And that's something that certainly I crave. So I am going to take you on a journey to the beach today with some warm sunlight, because it's been cold, and the last relaxation exercise I did, I think, was with moonlight. So this one will be with some sunshine and some warmth. And let's make sure my mic is going. I just did this whole video without the mic turned on, so hopefully this one will work out. And I've got my little beach hat with me, and I put it on a chair with my kukui nuts back here. I don't know if you can see them back there, but anyway, we'll see how it goes. And they're doing a little construction upstairs, so it might end up being too noisy, but we'll see. And soon I will do another hypnosis video. I haven't done one of those for a while, and people seem to enjoy them, so I'll get one of those up here soon. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to just share with you a little bit about, I see the positive and negatives, but ultimately, hopefully everything's positive. But we don't always experience it that way, so I'll share some of the things that have been a little more frustrating for me, and you can then share some of yours, and then we'll share some of the good things, because I think gratitude really does good things for our body and our soul. And first we'll move out the things we want to move out, and sometimes you can't share them with the people around you. You just can't sometimes. So this is a place where you get to say whatever you need to. Okay, I'll first share, I actually stayed home from work today because my shoulder is locked up, and it's been so painful that I can't lift it to work with my mouse or with the computer. And I think I triggered it by working on my home computer. My laptop is broken, so it's pushed way back. And so when I have to work on it, and I had to do some work for work at home this weekend, and anyway, the reach, I think, just aggravated it, and then it went out a couple of days later, and it just got to be too much. So I went to a chiropractor today, and I've kind of just been resting it out. But that's been my little grievance for the week, and it's not a big one. And a little bit of drama in the workplace. And, we all have drama in our lives. But sometimes personalities can be really big, and I notice that that sometimes triggers me a little bit, and I feel frustrated. I think we all have emotions, and I don't think people should be afraid of feeling their emotions around other people, but I think sometimes people can release emotion in a way that is kind of impacts the people around them. And I have someone like that in my existence at work, and sometimes it's a little challenging for me, and I probably am one who holds it in too much, so that's my challenge. But anyway, those are my little sharings of the week, and I noticed the combination of the extreme pain here and a lot of drama at work, and things have been very stressful, so it's understandable that the drama is heightened right now. But I noticed that it had a big impact on me, or bigger. So I rested, and I got some relief with the chiropractor. I can turn my head now, so things are better. But there's still that pain that even with anti-inflammatories, I'm not, able to have that freedom of movement in it. Every time I lift that arm, I feel it. So now share with me, if you would like, something in your life that's maybe not fabulous, not going 100%, or you can just really unload and dump if you need to, and I'll just listen for a little bit. Go ahead, right ahead. be all right. Keep going. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So if you need more time to unload or to share, just feel free to pause and I will listen in the stillness because I know it's important to share our story and get it out. And if there's someone around you, it's okay if you're just silently sharing. But if you're able to verbalize it, it moves that energy out a little bit more and it's really good for you. So thank you for sharing. And I'll maybe share a little bit more about things that are going well, the positives in my life, and there are many, many wonderful things. I'm on a 1-year contract, and this last couple of years, if you've followed me at all, you know that I'm kind of doing my exploration couple of years, and I've fallen in love with it enough here that if things worked out that I could stay longer, I would be happy to. I really love exploring, and it's just endless, the places that I can go explore and the things that I'm learning, and I just love it. It's just very magical here in the Pacific Northwest. I really am amazed how much I love it. And another silly little fun thing is that I sold my beanbag, my big ugly beanbag that I bought here, because all my stuff is in storage and I didn't want to buy a bunch of furniture that I would have to move or quickly get rid of. So I sold it for $25 to someone who's had kids that do a lot of gaming, and it's perfect for that. And then a friend who just moved into this complex of condos had some, I don't know if I'm saying it right, Poang furniture from IKEA, but she has too much furniture to fit in her condo. So she's like, why don't you take this while you're here? And I have needed a comfortable chair. That's part of the issue with my back and my shoulder. So it's like really cool because I've got a comfortable chair now. This is not it. This is a separate chair, but I'm sitting in the comfortable one, and it has good support on my back, and it's got a little bit of movement to it. So anyway, that's a happy little gratitude moment. So now share, if you'd like to, something positive that's going on in your life. It doesn't matter if it's big or small, but just shifting to things that are working or going well. And when you're really in a negative space, it's hard to see them, but they're always there. So just take a moment, and maybe it's easy for you to find the things that are wonderful that you feel some gratitude for. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay. Great. Mm-hmm. Anything more about that or anything else? Okay. Well, again, if you're on a roll, feel free to pause and just keep sharing. I did an exercise last year when I was going through a bit of a rough spell of, in the evening, if I was down, well, I did it every evening, but it was in a little more of a struggle period, and I would think of 3 positive things, and it really, I'm checking my mic, it really worked. pretty soon 3 would turn into 6, and by the time I go to bed, I'd think, oh, things are going really well. I've got so much to be grateful for. And it wasn't always the space I started in, so feel free if you need to share more to just pause and again in the stillness, share your joys, successes, whatever you want. You can toot your own horn, whatever you need. All right. And if you feel ready, then we can jump into the relaxation meditation. And it'll be a guided one. And why don't you find yourself a really comfortable place to either sit or lie down. Get very comfortable as you can. I'll take a moment. It takes me a minute sometimes to get my body comfortable and let my mind not be busy for a moment. Okay, feel free to keep adjusting while I'm talking so that you're very comfortable. And when you feel comfortable enough and safe enough to close your eyes and relax, then go right ahead. And we're going to imagine that you are on a beautiful open beach. And it's maybe 10 a.m. It's a wonderful sunrise, golden sun of a new day that's just warm enough but not too hot. And this is a very gentle sun that doesn't put out any dangerous rays. It's perfectly fine to be warmed by this sun and to let it touch your skin. And you can hear the waves of the ocean, and you go and stand on the edge of the shore there, and you can feel the waves coming up and tickling your toes, and then as they retreat, pulling the water away from under your feet and a little bit of the sand, and you sinking into the earth a little bit. Good. You can hear seagulls. And you look along the beach, along the sandy shore, and you decide to take a little walk. And you can hear the sand beneath your feet. You notice the pebbles around and little seashells as you walk along. You hear that gentle ocean coming in and retreating, ebbing and flowing. This day is made for you. And you can see some beautiful driftwood that's been brought in. It almost seems like it lines a path for you. Keeps that sand so nice and clean. And you might have a blanket magically with you, or you might prefer to lie right down on the sand. Feel that against your skin. It's gently warm. And you lie down, and you can feel the sun. And the sun warms up your feet and your ankles. And your toes. Everything just kind of gets a nice warm, glowing sunlight all around it. And you notice that the rays of the sun move their way up to the ankles, and the shins and the calves. It's all warm, warm from the sun. And as it warms, it just kind of melts and relaxes. And the sun warms your knees and the upper part of your legs. Now all of the legs, both legs, are just wonderfully warm and relaxed. And the sun moves its way up to your abdomen and tummy and buttocks, and all of it just kind of melts into the sand. Any tensions, even in the organs inside, you just feel that sun permeate and warm you. Good. And the sun begins to warm your entire back and chest cavity, the ribs. All of it just gets this nice warm sensation and melts and relaxes into the ground, into the earth, into the sand. And the sun warms your fingertips, your hands, your wrists, your lower arms, your upper arms, your elbows, shoulders. All of the body now just feels warm and relaxed. Perfect relaxation. Great. And the neck. And you feel the sun on the warmth of your face, the skin of your face, your lips, your nose, your eyes. And you feel the eyes and the tongue just kind of soften and relax. The ears, the scalp. You even feel your hair warming with the sun. Now your whole body has this wonderful warm glow of the sun. And you just rest there, and you hear the waves in the distance, gentle, very gentle, and the sun, very gentle, warming. The seagulls. You can smell that wonderful, humid sea air. Just cleanses your entire system as you breathe. You can even taste just a hint of that salt water as you breathe. Good. And now you can choose to just spend the night there and rest. Let the body relax and rejuvenate. Or if you need to get up and go about your day, you can do that too. And it's going to be a wonderful, fabulous day because you're feeling so relaxed, and all of your cells have basked in that warm golden sun, and they've revitalized, refreshed themselves. And you just feel yourself ready to be active and face your day. And whether you're sleeping or getting ready to motivated back into this existence. Your body feels so wonderful, and you feel the support of the earth, the sand underneath you, the support of the sunlight, the support of the sky. And they all come together to honor you in this moment, to honor who you are and where you are on your journey. All of the important life lessons that you are experiencing. And you make your way into your what's next. And now the sun and I thank you for stopping by.